This is a personal story in 5 minutes from many years ago. It's about my first time. Yeah, that first time. That time when I was really ready to get rid of my virgin identity. I thought about it a lot. I knew what I was gonna wear. And when the moment came, like a toddler waiting for le goûter, I could hardly contain my excitement. I was almost jumping. But when he was fi bab al-Jannah, the gate of heaven, as my grandma liked to call this place, my body froze like a laptop with too many contradictory commands. Feel desire. Be afraid. Be sensual. Close the gate. I crumbled on my back and was mortified to witness my vagina completely shut. No nectar, no sugar as they promised me. Only excruciating fucking pain. After hours of muscle contractions and heart palpitations, my vagina was still locked, tighter than a jar of pickles. And maybe, just maybe, I think it even smelled that way. Pop culture told me it would hurt the first time, but this agony was something else. Or was I too much of a coward? I wasn't sure. I was unclear just how much pain was supposed to be involved the first time. The second time we tried, the same thing happened. The third time, the fourth time, and even the fucking fifth time. My body wanted him. My body feared him. My body created a wall blocking him. Every time we tried, while my vagina sought intimacy, it panicked at the idea of penetration. I searched online, I typed pain, sex, can't have sex, painful sex, but I couldn't find anything at the time. Women's sexuality didn't matter at the time. I went to my doctor, but all she could tell me was, take a paracetamol and try again. If I wasn't able to have sex, an activity as natural as drinking water, could I call myself a functional adult? I tried to reassure myself that we did do everything else except for the entrance. And I reminded my feminist self that sex wasn't penetration. And that the hymen wasn't at the center of sex, no matter how much the heterosexual narrative said it was. I reminded myself that sex wasn't a patriarchal transaction, where someone broke a hymen and another person lost virginity. I reminded myself that sex was a union, irrespective of penetration or not, and even heterosexual sex was much more than penis and vagina. Sex is a sensual bath. Sex is exploring our bodies together. Sex may also be a pleasurable solo act. Still, I wanted the ability to choose whether or not to have him inside me. While my body said go, while my head said go, my body said no. And desire and fear lived side by side. I hid this from everyone around me, and shame stored itself in every crease in my body. Luckily, a few years later, I randomly came across a word on TV that would change everything. Vaginismus. 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 It was really hard for me to say at the time. Involuntary muscle spasms, or the body's automatic reaction to the fear of vaginal penetration. My healing journey was long, too long to talk about here. It involved physical therapy, meditation, cognitive therapy, unlearning loads of toxic messages my body carried, facing and accepting my traumatic past, and reconnecting with the desires of my body. It took time, but I finally was able to have delicious, beautiful sex in all its forms, whether or not it had to do with the gates of heaven. I was also able to have a pap smear for the first time, and most exciting of all, I was able to use a tampon. Maybe these don't sound like grand accomplishments to you, but after being exiled from my body for many, many years, returning home wasn't a small achievement. It was everything.